All right, more local news still ahead. Speaking of window dressing, the streets and the shops on Oak Bay Avenue are all decked out for the holidays, and Astrid's there tonight with a look at your forecast. Astrid.
It's absolutely beautiful down here, Hudson. We are starting to see a little bit of rain. It's kind of spitting right now in the Oak Bay area. Some other areas are seeing showers already. What we're going to see overnight is periods of rain, a good bit of it, and some stronger winds. Let's start things off with your live SchoolNet weather sensors. And we've got mild temperatures right across the region. In fact, we're really not going to see temperatures dip down very much. They're holding fairly steady, and into tomorrow they'll rise and be above normal for most of Vancouver Island. Taking a look at your satellite picture, here's why. And we do have the second in a series of frontal systems approaching Vancouver Island overnight tonight and through tomorrow morning. So that will bring a good bit of rain and strong winds up to about 70 kilometers an hour in most places as we get into overnight hours, and then they'll ease off tomorrow morning. So that's near warning criteria, although not quite. The North Island for tonight, you'll see those gusts fairly strongly up to about 60 kilometers an hour. Southeasterlies stronger through exposed sections of the North Island. If you're around the Mid-Island, through the Nanaimo area, you'll get about 15 millimeters of rain tonight. Again, strong southeasterlies late this evening. To the west coast, Tofino, you get 40 to 50 millimeters of rain, almost the same amount through the Alberni Valley. And after midnight is when you'll notice those winds strongest on the west coast, gusting southeasterly to 80 kilometers an hour. The South Island, periods of rain tonight, and those winds will be strong once again, 50 to 70 kilometers an hour after midnight. But you can see temperatures are quite mild, and in many areas they won't change as we get into tomorrow. We're holding steady. So around the Victoria area, highs to 11 degrees for tomorrow. Showers with those winds in the morning easing off before lunchtime. If you're in the Cowichan Valley, you'll see temperatures around 10 degrees in Duncan and through to Salt Spring Island. Light rain early in the day, showers in the afternoon, and also a bit of a windy start to your day. Slightly cooler as we head into the Lake Cowichan area. For the Nanaimo area, 10 degrees for you tomorrow, 10 to 15 additional millimeters of rain with those strong southeasterlies to 70 kilometers an hour easing in the afternoon. For the west coast, this is where you see even more rain. You're going to see periods of rain throughout the day with 10 degrees in Tofino, 40 to 60 kilometer an hour winds. Port Alberni, another 10 to 15 millimeters of rain. So it's a bit soggy as we round out this work week. To Courtney Comox, Campbell River, and you get rain and strong winds first thing in the morning, easing as the afternoon approaches. All this moisture is great news for Mount Washington as we approach opening on Friday, although the avalanche risk is increasing. We're looking at high risk in the Alpine right now as freezing levels rise and then drop before Friday. Up to the north end of the island, periods of rain and windy through Port Hardy at 8 degrees, 7 through Sayward and Gold River. The rest of BC for tomorrow, pretty gray. Wet in many areas, especially along the coast, Vancouver, Powell River, all the way up to Prince George. We're looking at snow there and cold snowfall warning in effect for Fort St. John, a minus 17. Over the next 7 days, here's what you can expect. We've got mild temperatures to finish off this work week and head into the weekend. This being the first weekend of December. Nice to see 10 degrees in Victoria on Saturday. For the Mid-Island, same thing for you. You're going to see nice temperatures to start December. Highs to 10 degrees and then more seasonal highs as next week approaches. And for the north end of the island, highs up to about 8 degrees to round out this work week and head into the weekend. So it's fairly mild for December. Finally tonight, here is your weather watcher. And thank you to Susan for sending in this beautiful picture. She took a walk around Swan Lake on the weekend and snapped this picture on her cell phone. It's a great picture for her cell phone, absolutely. If you'd like to be a weather watcher, ctvvancouverisland.ca is our website, Hudson.
All right, Astrid, thank you.
You're welcome.